Alright, so we're gonna start recording, seeing where we're at, how everything is. Got it 60 frames per second and everything like that. Went ahead and turned the volume off completely because this thing gets obnoxiously loud. We've got about 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So in case you were wondering why it was laid out how it was, how a lot of things were consecutive with one another, it's because of the way that I'm labeling them and everything like that. Like your attacking is coming through. Normally I don't include free throws. We'll talk a little more about it on there in the video and everything. But it's just how I have it laid out so that way in the future when we go to put an actual clip together to send out to scouts and everything like that, it's actually going to be in order and everything like that. And it won't just be just this game, it'll be other games, so this will make it easier for me to get them from there. But let's go ahead and get started. Sorry if the mic sounds really bad. My son ended up breaking mine, so I'm using my backup mic here on the computer. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here is just a normal drive. Of course, you're well aware of what happens here and everything like that. And one of the notes that I definitely want to stick with here, right? And I think you could agree with this one is the little the hands up at the end. I get it. Yes, it was a foul. Yes, it should have been called, but guess what? It didn't get called, right? Can't do anything about it. The ref does what he does. But I really do like the setup you give him, and then how you just attack. And then of course him really trying to reach in from the back, thinking that he's taller than he is. Not able to get it there, but good job there. What we want to work on here is just a stronger finish, right? But not really anything you can do when you get fouled. So all in all, I think that was a good one. And also the reason I continued the video and everything, because you did a good job here at boxing out the guy and everything like that. So like right there, like you're setting yourself up already in case he does that, or if he wants to swing it from the back. Of course he's not going to, because of this guy here. But you're setting yourself up there. You kind of box this guy out. If you had pushed him out a little more, would have looked better. But you're there, so good job there. All right, so the inbound here that happens. This one, kind of a bad overall play though. I'm gonna try not to say it so much, but you guys have like no space to work with here, which is unrealistic when it comes to once you get playing at the next level and everything like that. But it does kind of help to see how you work in confined space, I guess you could say, with the ball. So you catch it here. Very good job at actually having good hands there. And then you go up, and this is the one that I was talking about. Remember how we're working on using the glass and everything like that? What's because of stuff like this right here, right? So instead of missing completely wide, if you hit it off the glass, not only do you have a higher chance of making it, because once you learn to use the different corners, it'll help you with that. And I know it looks like, oh, well, I can't. But look, you actually have right there, after he fouls you, you actually have a spot to release it. But you don't. It's okay. But in the event that you hit the glass or anything, he has a better chance at actually getting the rebound, right? I absolutely love how you attack these right here. You're seeing the open space. You're seeing that right here. This guy's just sitting there, right? Nobody's actually ready at the back end to help. I think this is the closest guy to actually being ready to help. He overcommits and everything, so you instantly attack. Awesome. And great kick. Once again down there. Doing a good job at giving yourself a shot in case the ball comes back out. Good job there. So this guy, of course, they put him on you because he is kind of fast, kind of, but not so much that he has okay footwork, and he does a good job at kind of giving you back the physicality that you like. So with him being a little bit bigger, he has a little bit of an advantage there. But it's just a good job of you attacking that forward foot. You see he's got that foot forward here. You see that this guy's going over. He's not really going to do much of anything. These guys can't really do anything until it's too late. So you attack. Great job. Look at that. That setup really got you there. Good job protecting the ball there. And then once again, remember those finishes we talked about. Good job using the glass there and everything. Here we go again. Another great finish here. Attacking again. I like that. You got to keep attacking, man. You're doing a really good job at that. So let's see. Bam. Look at that lean. Then of course, nice. Right off the glass. Good job. Not much to say there. Here we go again, right? That off the glass that we want to work on. Good job on attacking. So I'm gonna keep saying it, right? But it's because it's important. You're doing this as the defense is barely starting to set up, right? You're not giving them an opportunity to set up. You're literally just going. So it forces them to react, which is how more likely than not they're going to foul you and everything like that. Good job. Way to use your body. Way to get a foul there. Doesn't matter if they call it or not. You got the foul. And then again, remember how I was talking about how we want to work on more than just fixing it off of here and everything like that. Like I was saying earlier, I don't normally do free throws. These are somewhat clutch, not necessarily, but it is a close game. You got a long time to go, but it is a close game, so it was important for you to make them, and you did. So good job. Now here is a what was it, 3 pull-ups that you had and everything like that. So let's go ahead and look at these. So he sets you up here. He kind of, seals his man off or your man off. I guess it's good that he moved that away. I would have just stood there, but again, it happened. Now, because you are a senior and everything, we're not gonna be able to have too much time to work on your release, your shot, or any of that. So that's not really something we're gonna touch up on here. Now remember that drill that when we did the closeout and everything like that. So you kind of overcommitted there, right? Fell for the pump fake, but damn, good job at recovering. That's what I like about your footwork. You're quick, you're able to get back there. Nice. Closing out. Gotta love it. Closing out. Only one note here, and I think we kind of talked about it in that drill when we were doing it, right? Yes, you want to go to the side so you're not stepping in his way or anything like that. But another thing is, like after you go over here, come back over here. Just make sure you're not allowing this guy to get that rebound. In the event, I mean, it's not likely since he is shooting from this side, but there is a small chance that it goes back this way, right? We don't want him to have a better opportunity to get it than you do. Another good close. I like your closeouts, man. Good job there again. Keeping your arm high. You're not getting off the ground again. Let's just try to make sure that that shooter doesn't have a chance to get that ball, right? Because it's your responsibility. Unless your coaches teach you different and they want you to immediately go running over here. But since I don't see you running over here, I'm assuming that that's not the case. More defensive plays here. Again, the guy he likes contact. You like contact. You once again won that battle right there. So very nice. Hmm. So good job of getting the rebound, right? And actually, this one, if I remember correctly, ends up being one of your better plays. It's gonna help us a lot. So you get it right. He goes to shoot, but you leave him completely blank. Of course, nobody seems to be boxing out, so it seems to be normal here in El Paso. But you do get the rebound, which is good, right? And then you do the thing that I tell you is really good about you. You're not letting the defense set up. If you let the defense set up, you gotta help here in the back and everything like that. But you're not. You attack. Now, ideally, you want to minimize this as fast as possible, especially with a guy that's bigger than you, right? But good job. Good finish too. Looked like he didn't want the contact on that one. He knew he was going to foul you. Once again, bam. Great finish. Good job. Alright, so this one right here, guys on a full court press and everything like that, they kind of catch you a little bit off guard, but at the same time, you kind of see it coming. It's like they don't catch you off guard, but because you weren't in an athletic stance to begin with, like watch, you'll see what I mean here. See how you're standing straight up? Since you're not already in an athletic stance, kind of like this, you're not prepared already. So you're kind of having to react to me this here as well. But the good thing is you're fast enough and you got good enough footwork and then you get perfect freaking strip. Good job, man. That's fucking awesome. Good job. All right, here we go right in front of your man. Staying in front, but then that screen gets you right. Now, I'm assuming either he said it too late or he didn't say it at all. So I'm guessing that's what it is, but guess what? In film, we can't see that. All we see is that you got screened. We just see you got screened. I'm guessing you kind of had a feeling it was coming because it looks like you drop your hips, which is what you want to do. But afterward, I don't know. Not too sure there. Kind of want to see you fight through that a little bit more. Now here's another screen coming up, if I remember correctly. But this one, so you don't fight through it, but that's actually what you want to do here. What you're doing, that's perfect. You want to go ahead and keep that space because he wants to close that gap, right? He wants you on him. You want to keep yourself with some room to be able to move around. So good job here. You keep doing that and everything like that. You're not completely shoving him, so it's not a foul. He kind of remember how we were working on cutting off the man and everything like that. That's pretty much what you would want to be doing in this spot. Cut him off, kind of bring him back toward you, right? Because you're still activated there. You got help defender here. You don't want to give this up, right? And then again, right? Find a body. Good job right here, but fucking love it. Look at that. Like that. That's what you want to do. Love it. All right, but you're able to get the rebound and everything. And once again, we go to a full-on. These are ideally what we want to get together for scouts. We want to put together where I'm able to show you on defense what it is that you did, and then instantly go transition into a positive thing on offense. That's what we want because it shows not just every so often he does a good job. It shows like he goes from one thing to another doing a good job. So again, he overcommits. You attack instantly. I love that right there. You're taking away that space that he wants as a defender. Nope, take it away, and then kick out because you know you got this man right here. Of course, you want to be like look right here. I'm telling you, these are the little things that he does that I just love about him. His hands are ready, man. Like of course, whether you give the pass here, you give the pass back here. I can't fully see where you're at, whether to see that was the better pass or not. But he's ready to catch. He's not. I think he's just kind of going into the spot. He's somewhat ready. That's why it's important to always be ready. A good job once again there at challenging this shot. Good challenge there. Good fight for the ball. Nice all around. Now here we go on defense again. Nice, you get the tip on the. I guess that's somewhat of a trap. I think he fell into a trap. It just happened to happen that way. We got overcommitment here by Mr. Kendrick. But you're there. You see the ball. You swat at the ball because, of course, if he's going to give you the ball, take the ball, right? Good job there. You're waiting. Good pass, and then you transition straight into it. Good lob. Now we end up running into a lot of. You end up having a lot of opportunities here to do these kinds of passes. And nice, you see it like at the half court. You see where it's going, what's happening, and everything like that. You take what the defense gave you. Now here we go, another opportunity for you, right? Loose ball. You get the ball, just go. Now I would just say go straight downhill. But I see what you're seeing here. You got this guy right in the middle. This guy's keeping that away from you, and you've got this guy in your hip. So I understand. You're fast enough to make that move anyway. And there you go. You go to the outside and instantly attack. I'm telling you, man, like that's what you want to keep doing. Do not let that defense set up. Don't let them get ready for you. Just hey, if you've got the momentum, right? There was just a turnover. Great floater. Good job. All right. I don't remember which one this is. Ah, okay. So one of the blocks. I think he got 3 on you, or the team got 3 on you. So remember how I told you physicality, right? I know you like physicality, you like being physical. He does too. He just happens to be a little bit bigger than you, so he's gonna have a little bit more to do with, right? So you do a good job here. You seal the ball from the defender. Good job of not getting that strip, by the way. So looking at the film right here, it looks like it's going strip. I love it right there. Cradle the baby. So you go in. Now, you see how this power, that's a lot of power right there, right? A lot of power. We see where we're going? I don't think we're going this way. Let's see. Do you come this way or do you come toward? Yeah, you come this way. So we want to go downhill, right? And we'll see it more on the screens that I was talking about. You want to go downhill. Take that space away from him. Don't allow him to recover. Because that's what you're doing for him. You beat him. You had him. You had his number all night, really. Even though it looked like he was doing a good job on you, he really wasn't. You just didn't have any space to operate. But here he is right there. If you even that could even be called a foul too. Watch if you really hug that forward foot, hit his knee and everything like that. It's not you. It's a foul on him. Either way, go downhill right. And then right here, this is where it's also important. So let's say we're here. Let's take away what we were talking about out here. When you go and you're going to go on off of 2 feet or 1 feet, doesn't matter. Go into his chest. Take away his ability to use his arms to block you, right? So you see how you're still shading away from here? Either go straight up or go into him. All right. Want that contact. Get that foul. See, since you gave him all this space, you got nothing. You didn't bounce off of him. You're allowing him to use his momentum, his height, to go ahead and get that on you. That's why we have film, right? So we can see the little things. All right, good defensive rebound. Remember what I told you? We want those. I want to see what you do on defense and go straight into offense. And that doesn't mean go straight into offense and score, right? You're a point guard. I also need you to be a facilitator. So it also means I want to see what it is that you do with the ball. Are you making the right choices? Are you making the right read? Are you setting your teammates up in the right way? So on and so forth, right? So don't think that I mean I need you to score every single time. But if the opportunity is there, take it. Okay, so you see. I mean, their big is all the way out here. This ain't a big. If anything, he's just gonna draw a foul, or you're gonna draw a foul on him. But you see it, right? This, I'm telling you, this right here, how you instantly see it. You know that he's gonna swipe for the ball. You protect. You bring it high, since bringing it low, he's gonna bring it up against his knee. Good job. But again, we want to do that into him. This explosion that you have, that right there, you have that same explosion when you're going off. The only difference is you tend to kind of fade away. You're doing like what Dirk Nowitzki and them would do. But remember, you're not 7 foot, so you're almost 6 foot, which is good. But we want to use take away his momentum by bumping him, right? Like I want to feel that. Like he's off balance anyway. So he's coming through. You're coming through. Oh, good job on this guy recovering. But if you go straight up, that's a foul on them. That's a foul on him. And this is right here again. Why we want to work on these high corners that we want to hit, right? So instead of aiming for the normal spot you're aiming for, which just gives you the trajectory where they can get in the way of it, you're aiming way the hell out here, right? But it's all right. Not a big deal. It's only one game. Let's see. Oh, I didn't remember that one too well. Is this a screen? It is a screen. All right, cool. So they're setting the screen on you. So now we get to start talking about these. Hopefully the rest of these are also screens. He's setting the screen. It's not the best screen, but it's a good screen, right? It does the trick. Remember what we talked about? You see what you give him? I don't think I have to say much on that one. You see it. Instead of attacking all the way here, straight line, right? Good kick though. Got a foul off of it, so all in all, it's good. Another screen. Excuse me. This one's actually no, it's just a handoff. It's not really a screen. So you got the handoff. Again, he loves being physical. That's awesome, right? But guess what, man? While he's in the middle of that, attack down. Just go straight line. Straight line, right? So I guess in this one, because of the speed you're going, you want to like instantly turn. As you're catching the ball, just turn. But it's alright. I guess the ball was given a little far out. Did a good job because not only did you kick it out, you actually kicked it out to somebody, right? It wasn't a turnover. It's a good job. Now, here's where we start with actually some of the best screens that you get. We already know, right? This man can screen. He goes straight to your man and everything like that. So he's coming to it. You're not having to do much of anything other than continue dribble. But again, remember the small court I talked about? It gives you zero room to operate on this side, right? Now he's over here, but he's not really shading to keep you from there. But I think just this is one of those where you're set up to fail because of you have no room to operate with. But look, you give yourself some space. That's good. Again, go into his body, right? It's this big man now. Now you definitely need to go into his body because he's got the height over you. So attack him. Go into him. Good job of protecting the ball again, by the way. Go straight into him. Yep. Saw this happen a few times last night where you guys were kind of like running into each other a little bit. So I don't know why he leaves the corner. I mean, he sees you're an ISO, but he does, and it's all right. And I just realized this. Look at that. Oh, off ball screen. Gotta love it. But unfortunately, nobody else is doing it, right? So it doesn't serve much of a purpose when you got this defender keeping you from making that pass that he's setting you up for. Either way, back over here. All right, so this is something that normally we would work on over a few weeks, maybe a couple of months. Um, just because it's something that we want to make it muscle memory. Maybe you can think of it in the moment. I know I wouldn't be able to. It'd have to be muscle memory for me, and that's the just as you catch it, go up for it, right? Kind of like a self alley oop type of thing. Like it wasn't on purpose, you missed it, everything like that. But look how much room you got. As you catch it, look how much room you still have, right? No, it was kind of awkward, so maybe you couldn't go straight up. But instead of coming down at all, just go straight back up. Good job trying to get the foul. It's just not gonna work. Not there. Even though I do think he fouled you, but that's not here nor there. I love this, by the way. So in the few chances that we do get to see where you're not the main focus of attention, right? My question is, what are you doing? Now, in this film, this video that we were filming, it wasn't about you. It was about the whole team. However, the next game that I go to and I film you, the camera is going to be on you most of the time, right? Which is going to be like if a scout were to come out there and watch you in a game or anything like that, they're going to be focused on you more than anything. So they're going to be watching you whether you have the ball or not a lot of the time. So we want to see what it is that you're doing. You see he's about to shoot, but you also see this big old hole, right? Good job there. Love it, man. Good job. That's just opportunities, right? You gave yourself an opportunity that wasn't there. If you had stayed up there, that ball ain't yours. Way to go. Give yourself an opportunity. Good kick out. Just nothing can move it. All right, so here we go with the screen. So this one, I think it's a good example where it makes sense if you didn't attack all the way down, right? So he gives you the screen. You're still giving. It looks like you got perfect. This is the difference between somebody that knows how to screen and someone that doesn't, right? Normally this is known as a moving screen because he's making contact as he moves, but hell, in this they're not gonna call that. It's too bang bang. So he's seeing him, he's setting himself up. Perfect screen, man. That gap that you're not closing, he did it for you. He closed that gap for you by taking that last little step, right? Good job at sealing. You're sealing the ball away from him by using your body. Now let's turn those hips, right? Let's turn those hips, go downrange. You don't, but you're right here. Now look how many defenders are on you. 3. Right? So somebody's open somewhere. That's all right. You decide to kick back out. Okay, and then we set up with another screen, right? See what I mean? That now, since they know you're not a shooter, or not normally, he's going to go ahead and go under this screen. But since that screen didn't stay there long enough, now you're just in a double. Now you're being doubled. Now they can trap you. They just happen not to put there. Bang, foul right there. Good job on fighting through it. Yeah, just like that. But yeah, that's a foul. I know he doesn't think it, but it is. You see what I mean? The difference in screeners, though. Nothing against him, man. He's just this guy. This guy loves to be physical, and he's gonna keep doing that, right? So he's not gonna let himself be screened. However, also in this situation, look at this. Can we say this guy has no chance of stopping you? Oh, okay, you're looking over here. Okay, I can see that. But yeah, this guy has no chance of stopping you, right? It's alright. It was an opportunity. It's not the big deal. You wait for the better screen. Perfect freaking screen right there. We get an opportunity for a roll. He does roll, but he doesn't really seal number 32 like he should. So he rolls. You got 3 guys on you again. He's down here for the roll. You don't really have anywhere to go there. But you do pick up the foul. Since he's not in a defensive stand, he's not ready to go. All he's doing is throwing his hand out there. Oh, I could have seen a jump ball there, but he called the foul, so it worked in your favor. Now here we go again. Get the screen. Now with this one again, unfortunately, we don't have the time to work on it. But after your senior year, in the off season and everything like that, is definitely something you can work on, and that's your release, right? How quickly we're getting that ball off. So right there, you can just pop right there. You take an extra dribble, you set up, bring the ball up. It just gives them the opportunity to recover. I don't think they block it though. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Just happens to get an air ball. Alright, so another screen, right? So this is where it's your responsibility, since especially smaller guy, right, screening, he's gonna need a lot more power to try to screen this guy. So he's gonna be off balance and everything, and that's a moving screen. Oh, I could have seen a ref calling that, but he doesn't. It's all right. So we set the screen. As you set him up for the screen, just take away some of that room that he's given himself right here. Take away some of that, because they're giving you that room because they know you could drive. Take some of that away. And then just come off right here. And then this kid, I mean, yeah, no, you would take him easy. I mean, right now he has no clue what's going on here. Good job on number 3 to foul you there, but it's only one ref, right? He can only see so much. He might have gotten a clean rip. But attack him. I mean, right here, you got, look at all this right here. And he looks like he's doing a pretty good job. But in his position, because of how much room there is here, I would honestly just seal this man, because this is your primary defender, right? Instead of allowing him to come back in, seal, and just, this is what you should instantly just cross over, go back inside. Look at all this. All right, here we go, another screen. Nice. Damn, he's setting some good screens, actually. Surprisingly. Damn, look at that. You know, Mr. Kendricks, normally you don't see that from smaller guys being able to set a good screen. But again, you're not helping him, right? But to be fair, number 3 is doing a really good job at kind of keeping you at bay back there. But then you do exactly what you should have done, right? You attack. You see, he's too weak. He's not going to keep you. He's not strong like this guy, so he's not going to be able to bump you out. So you seal out and you attack. Love it. Once again, go into him, man. Go right into his chest. Put your shoulder on his chest. Like, not completely drop it and get an offensive foul, but go into his body when you're going to finish. Don't allow him room to be able to get off like that. So don't jump this way. Don't jump straight up. Go into him. But I see you were trying to dump it off. You had 2 guys wide open there, so good read there. But again, now this is another situation, right? Very top corner. If you're aiming way the hell up here, even if you're like intentionally, now I don't see it very often because people don't like to have the stats on it. It says you missed. You could just bounce this off, and there, it's ideal. Either of them can get the rebound, and it's a good play for you. But I see what you were trying to do. Just go up against his body. Here we go, another screen. You can kind of tell that, I know he's taller and everything like that, so he was kind of affecting you when it comes to the drive. But that's not what you want to do, right? Especially a guy that's not that good of a defender. You're making him look like he is by not attacking him. So I guarantee you attack him, he'll be lost. He'll get a foul on him. So here we are again. Good enough screen, yeah. Does the trick, does the roll. But all this space that you're giving them, you're allowing them all to recover. You're giving them a chance to read you and everything. All right, here we go. Another screen. I really love to reach. Now this one, it would take a lot of us practicing the same thing over and over again. But I see that you and Wilson over here do a good job at doing the screen action together. So preferably I'd go to that more often than that, right? But here, just a crossover of any kind, get back over here. He should not be up there, right? But here we go again. What you do, you allow this guy to recover. He just wins that battle, that's all. Screen again. All right. I'm just gonna let you see it. I'm not even gonna say it. Oh, attack that. Attack it. Pull up. Oh yeah, this is when you get the three free throws. Pull up. Get that. These are the passes that I was talking about. So you're reading the court, which is what we want from a point guard, right? Anybody that's running our offense, we want them to see the full defense, right? This guy's readying up, right? He knows you can drive on him, and he knows if you get one step on him, you're gone. Yeah, they're not ready. Good pass, but apparently your guy wasn't ready either. Here we go again, another one. Good skip pass here. Because it just happened. Because look, he's not ready. He's not seeing it. Nicely done. What a rip. This is what he's been trying to do, right? Because he knows you love that crossover. But the reason I kept this one in here is this, right? So you get up and everything like that, but I need to see you down here. And then of course we talked about this, right? I think I sent you a video of it. For when you're doing something like this, he doesn't even get touched. Don't fake the foul mid shot. Like what is that about? Finish? Worry about the fake after. Finish first, right? Oh, I love it. So smooth, so clean. But he stops you. He sees it. He knows it's coming. Look how flat-footed he is, man. I'm telling you, it's your drive that kills this team. Because look how flat-footed he is. He just happens to be tall enough to get there. But off season, work on that quicker release, and it just adds another element for you. I don't understand why I left this in here. Let's see what we can look at. No clue. All right, off-ball defense. They catch you sleeping here, right? Remember how I told you that the back defender sometimes just isn't ready? And I think you're the first help. No, you're the skip pass. Not quite ready, right? No, you're probably a little exhausted and tired. Looks like it's toward the end of the game anyway. But he catches you, and guess what? You still recover. Why? 'Cause he didn't attack downfield. Like he gave you room to recover, right? Good job in recovering there. Fouled him, but it's not called. It is what it is. Now here, he's bigger than you, right? Which obviously you know. Seal him out. Box him out. Like, why are you? You're not gonna out jumping because of how tall he is. Well, you might, but still, he's tall enough to still get there. So just use your body. Box him out. Look, you got nothing but your guys here. Box him out. Good hustle. Way to get it. And again, all the way through. He's just reading. That's all he wants. That's all he kept wanting. He just wanted that ball. He just wanted to steal it, and you got to take away that space from him. Be on him. Put your body on him so he doesn't have a chance to reach like that. Oh, I love it. Remember the off the ball I was talking about? Right here, right? You're not involved. But what are you going to do? You're just going to sit there, go back on defense, walk. Nope. Good hustle. Way to get in there. Good job. Got to give yourself the extra opportunities. Oh, yeah. I think this is when you guys end up getting on the tip. Yep. You end up getting the tip there. Good hustle. Once again, the more I can use these clips like this, where you're going straight from doing one positive thing like that to another, where you're tipping that ball because you see it coming, you know where he wants to go. Good job, denial there. You see it coming. Nice. Good work. But all right, man. I don't know how long this video ended up being, but hopefully not too long. All in all, remember what we want to really focus on is this week we really want to use the entire backboard. I know it's new to you, but it's okay. Just if you do those 50 on one side, 50 on the other side, just constantly use the entire glass. Even down here, if you want to experiment with it. I mean, you're hitting down here anyway, but I'm telling you, the top, especially for shorter people, you want to use that top. It takes away that an angle that a defender wants to block you at. Oh no, good job, man.